How's it going, guys? And welcome back to Subs and Dubs Reviews. And today on the show, we are going to be talking about Medicom Real Action Heroes figures, specifically the Link Real Action Heroes figure from the Skyward Sword video game. This is actually a really fun figure, and so I wanted to give you guys a couple of shots and explanation as to specifically when I buy figures, why I search out Medicom versions first. So without further ado, let's take a look at this guy. So right off the bat, one of the first things that you'll notice is how incredibly positionable they are, even in a static pose like that. One of the things that's most unique about a lot of these Real Action Heroes figures is that a lot of the actual clothing is real. The buckles, the straps, the layers in clothing, it's all actually real. It's another layer, something that kind of adds on top of it, which feels a lot more authentic than something that's just a painted detail. Even the details on the shield where it's raised off and it's given dimension, almost like it's been used. The sheath for the sword is also very intricately detailed, and the angular joint on the hat is actually something that I really enjoy for that really specific action pose. The hair and headline is actually something that you can interchange and is actually hidden really nicely so you don't see any of those joints. The fairy bow actually gives you a notch in the bow itself so you can set the arrow in it. And again, just the fine details in the painting there. We'll give you a little demonstration that it actually can shoot an arrow. So don't try this at home. The figure itself is posable in so many positions that you can have it with the Master Sword in a single hand, with the Master Sword in both hands. You can have the shield on his back or on his hand. There is so many options that come with this. A couple different hand options, the fairy bow, the shield, the Master Sword, 4 different sets of eyes and 2 sets of face exchanges, and then all the tooling you need to put them together correctly. Okay, so now that we've looked at Link, why don't we take a look at some size comparisons? Because you'll be kind of baffled. When I hold him up, he actually doesn't look like that big, but I mean, I'm 6'5", and I have massive hands. So I mean, when you put my hand up against this, I mean, this thing is, I want to say that these are a foot tall, and some of them are a little bit bigger. When I hold him up, he doesn't look that big, but when I grab the Eva, which is actually, he's in a small action pose, he's huge. Just based on that, you can see how much larger the Evangelion unit is. The Kaido figure dwindles in comparison. He breaks the fourth wall a little bit, and I actually have to show you my life box just because of how small he is. Now, that figure retails for somewhere around that $40 to $50 range, and it's about the size of your standard action figure. If you went down to Toys R Us to buy one of the new Force Awakens figures, it's going to be about the same size and about the same detailing. The reason that I love Medicom figures is more for the fact of their anime or their video game likeness. They're able to capture that in such a perfect way. You can tell just by the immense details in the foot, the arms, the shoulders, the head, the gun, the hands. There's so much detail in every single space. It's given enough size to appropriately show you the distinct details, with even the writing on the arm and the shoulder itself, the lining in between the white and the orange. Now, the EVA Unit 01 is also one of my favorites. Again, just a stunning figure. The quality of them never ceases to amaze me, and the current collection of 6 that I have is something that, for me, is just fun, and it's something that describes a lot of my personality. I can do nothing more than recommend them. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you appreciated the new content, and I will see you in a few weeks with new anime reviews.